Hey guys, Nicole here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging, and today we're going to be showing you what cages and racks that we build. So let's get started. Hey guys, so today we're going to be showing you not only cages but also racks that we build here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging. That is what our page is called. We are able to build cages again. Finally, the weather is starting to break, so I figured I would show you guys exactly what we are currently building, explain a little bit of what we build and why we do the different things that we do. So as of right now, everything is pickup only by Buffalo, New York. We cannot ship. We can do local reptile show pickups if there's shows that we're actually going to be attending. We will be attending a few different shows this year, so if you are interested in something, please shoot us a message, but have that in mind. The reason why we cannot ship currently is the price of shipping things that are so large is astronomical. It can be $200 to $500 to ship any of the things that I have because I am such a small, it's just me doing this, so everything has to be pick up, and we do not have a large vehicle, so we cannot deliver also. As of right now, we are only currently building 4 different size cages. The reason why is, again, it's just me. We work in a very small area, and when we bulk order this material to get the price more consistent, then we have to pre-cut it as it arrives. So these are what we have pre-cut it for. That is why we cannot make any customized work at this time. We build everything out of white exterior PVC, which is 13 millimeter. It's actually a little bit larger than 1/2 inch, and we do that because it's stronger than interior PVC, so our cages tend to be a lot stronger than most of the other ones that are on the market currently. We'll start off with the 2 that we normally sell for, let's call it ball pythons. This is a stack of 3x2x1 cages. So they can go as tall as you want. They are fully stackable. They are all individual enclosures. So these are 3x2x1. And this specific stack had the upgraded caster wheels, so it could be rolled around. It has LED lights on the inside, and it has recessed heat tape. All of those things we are able to do if you would like a single or a stack of cages. Again, we can do, let's say you wanted just 3, you wanted to get 16, you wanted anything. All of them are individual cages. This is the size we generally recommend if you have a ball python. I would not recommend putting a very small baby in there, but this will work for a older male or female ball python for its entire life once it's at least hit, let's say, 800 grams. And we also do a 4x2x1, which is exactly the same, just a little bit longer. So when it comes to heating cages like this, like let's say, for example, you have a ball python, we can do recessed heat tape. We could do 4-inch all the way up to 12-inch. We can also do, again, LED lights. These are not UVB lights. They don't actually do anything UVB-wise. It's just to be able to display the animal. And we can also do caster wheels. We could do cage locks. All of those things we give you the option for in the beginning, and you just have to let us know what you are looking for, and we can give you prices accordingly. We don't currently stock things like radiant heat panels, but if you do, let's say you buy a radiant heat panel for your enclosure, but if you do bring it at pickup, then we can install it for you. The next 2 cages we'll call our bearded dragon enclosures. These are generally what we sell for bearded dragons. A 3x2x2, this is a stack. We normally do them at least 3 high, but again, they're individual enclosures, so you don't have to do 3, but I wouldn't go higher than 3 as a standard ceiling. The wheels are around 3 inches on this stack, so this was about 6 foot 3 inches tall, so I wouldn't go higher than that. But when we make cages specifically for bearded dragons, we have a bearded dragon kit, which includes a heat fixture, which is rated up to 300 watts, which you can see in these enclosures. We can do things like the cage locks, and we call it a little table or a little basking shelf like this for the animal. We also do not stock UVB currently, but if you bring a tube UVB, then we will install it for you at pickup. With our current workspace, this is the only cages that we're able to stock at this time. If anything changes, I will let you guys know, but as of right now, that is what we are able to do. Onto our racks. So we have 4 different size racks. All of these fit Sterlite bins. They're all open side racks, and they all have anywhere between 3 and 4-inch heat tape, but they can all be upgraded heat tape as well, depending on what kind of temperature room you're going to be putting the racks in. We'll start off with our hatchling rack. Again, these all fit Sterlite bins. They can be found cheapest at Walmart. This is our 6-quart hatchling rack. We call it a ball python hatchling rack, and we could do a 12 bin, 24 bin, or 36 bin. The 6-quart is shorter than the other bins, so it's not able to be interchangeable like some of our other rack systems. Next up is our standard 28-quart rack. It just fits 28-quart bins. They slide in from the front. Generally, we just do 3-inch heat tape for this. Now, if you're looking for something that fits grow outs and can also fit 28 quart bins, we also have what we call the combo rack. It is the same thing as the standard 28 quart rack we just showed you, except it's turned sideways. Each level can either fit 2 of the 12 quart bins or 1 of the 28 quart bins. All of them are totally interchangeable. You can use put any bins on any level, but this is the perfect rack for somebody who has grow out snakes. The last rack that we do is our 41 quart rack. This is the one that we recommend for adult ball pythons. Some people say that a 28 quart is big enough for a male for its entire life, but that completely depends on the snake, how big it gets, and what you're doing. If you're breeding that animal, it's probably going to stay a little bit smaller, especially for a male, but if it's just a pet, I would highly recommend going at least for 41 quart, but I would not go and put a baby in one of these. I would wait until they've appropriately sized up from the 6 to 12 to 28, and then put them into the 41 quart. Our 41 quart comes standard with 4-inch heat tape, but we could do a 6-inch heat tape like this one. We can even do 12-inch heat tape. We can do individual levels. We're kind of customizable when it comes to the heat tape. All of these come fully assembled when you guys actually pick them up, so there is no assembly required whatsoever. All you have to do is put a thermostat on any of these and they're ready to go. If you're interested in any of these or you have any further questions, go to our website, twistedreptiles.com. We actually have an entire tab that fully explains all the stuff we just went over and even more. It breaks down every different rack. It gives you a whole bunch of specs on them. It tells you all the information that you could ever need to know on it. Another thing for our 12 28 quart combo rack, standard 28 quart and 41 quart, all of them we can do between 4 and 10 levels tall currently. And just as a full disclaimer, we are unable to build when it is below 40 degrees. So as of right now filming this, it is a warm week, but we are still in February, so if temperatures end up dipping again, we can only build when it's above 40 degrees. That means if you guys are interested in anything, you can go ahead and place an order with us anytime in spring, summer, and into fall, but as soon as it starts getting cold again, we're gonna have to put everything on a pause. We do require a deposit before building anything, but that's on our disclaimer. If you haven't already, message us on our Obscure Reptiles Facebook page. That way you can see our full disclaimer, you can see all the information. It'll prompt you to give us a whole bunch of information so we know exactly what you are looking for and we can give you guys pricing. And the last thing I can say is when it comes to pricing for our cages and racks, they are subject to change if you have not placed a deposit yet, only because every time we order more material, the price fluctuates. Unfortunately, it continues to go up, so as long as we are able to afford it, we will continue to make some awesome racks and cages for you guys. We also do things just as a little, I'll throw them in there. We make show display cases with LED lights in there that hold your deli cups with your snakes and your lizards. We also do incubators, tortoise tables, and a couple other random things. But that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We do new videos every single week. So I'll see you guys in the next video.